Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. The Powa Howa.
For a multiple number of years, Adam, Dunn, and I have presented to you on Monday nights the Power Hour. Hello again, everybody. I'm Randy Hales, and this Power Hour is the February the 3rd, 2025 edition of Power Pro Wrestling. On Tuesday nights, what do? On Monday nights, it's been getting together to watch Power Pro Wrestling, focusing on Power Pro Wrestling, our love affair with Power Pro Wrestling. Tuesday, we talk classic Memphis Wrestling and talking Memphis Wrestling from the old CWA, Championship Wrestling, USWA, all the classic times of Memphis Wrestling. We did that as well. Calvin Lindsay Jr. is in the house. Also our buddy PJ, First Lady of this show, Matt Scott, is watching from YouTube as well. And again, yellow again, everybody. Gregory White is in the house. Thomas Lemon is in the house. Terry Jones is in the house. So many others, as this is the next to last Monday show we'll do, because next week will be show number 154, the final show of the Power Pro Series. And then at that point, we're going to give Mondays a break, but we're not taking a break at all. I promise you, we will still be here on Tuesday nights. We're talking Memphis Wrestling. Hey, I want to tell you this. Coming up in April, it will be 27 years since the last, I'm so excited, I'm getting choked up. 27 years since the first Power Pro show, 24 years in April since the last Power Pro show ever. We're watching 153. 153 happened a long time ago, and it happened on April the 7th of 2001, as Adam Dunn is fired up, fingers heavy, and he's ready to press a button to get it going.
Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. The Power Hour.
I very seldom preview the show, and I did preview the Open. And members of the military that was a part of this audience on April the 7th, 2001.
Trouble soon follows. All the time, man. Hey, Commissioner Bill Superstar Dundee, Dave, has booked
My
a return tag team
weekend
match.
was
As a
good,
result of all
except
the wild
for some
action from
car
last
problems
week, we're going to see Ashley
that I
Hudson
dealt
and
with
Corey
today.
Williams. You remember those guys? They showed up here last week. Well, this week they're going to take on the team of Mr. Personalities Derek King and Bill Dundee's protege Kevin White, right here today as a result of all of that wild action.
Man,
And
I
as you
have
mentioned
that too. I
Stacey
didn't
and
have
the King,
anything to
Jerry
do with
Lawler,
that,
have
and
got
so
word here today
I
on the
will
Power
not be
Hour as
covering
well.
that.
We're also going to see the huge giant of a man we saw, or you saw for the first time last
Found
week.
out his name and all, Justice.
Saw him in the back. Yeah, he's going to be
I'm
around.
going to tell an interesting
also got
story
some
at
classic,
the end of the show
classic
tonight.
footage. I remember this well.
Maybe I get
Batman.
emotional, maybe I get
No, you're
mad,
not.
maybe I'm
Coming up later
professional,
today.
and I can get through
Looking
this
forward to it.
sucker
We got a lot of big
professionally.
action.
We'll
Bulldog
see
Reigns is here. Who
at
let
the
the
opening
dogs
of
out?
the
We'll
show
be seeing him in action
on the Power Hour today.
Let's kick it off. I'm ready.
I'm ready too. Opening match of the day coming up right about now. Here comes Flex.
Yeah.
Flex headed for the ring as the Power Hour is underway for this Saturday. He steps up onto the ring.
We've
apron,
seen Flex
climbs
for
through the
several
ropes,
weeks.
and we get an opponent out here for him, a referee, and we will be set to go with a Power Hour right here today. Wait.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Talking
Is
about
that
the
Leo
eras
or is
of
that Reggie B.
professional
Fine?
wrestling.
that's Reggie B.
First
Fine.
era.
What is the weather like today? 80 degrees?
Which
or
included the
something?
first
About 80.
WWE
Sure don't need a
developmental.
fur coat.
It was
my
great
goodness.
stuff with Jerry
Be
Lawless,
careful,
Sean
Dave. That coat
Stasiak,
is straight-
me and
shade
Brandon
over.
That's
Baxter.
exactly right. You know,
Very first developmental
all right,
of
come on over here. You know, we were just saying it's 80
the
degrees. You don't need that coat today,
WWF,
but Reggie,
second era.
when it's 14 below zero, you don't need that
At
coat.
that time was the time period
Original, yeah.
with Jim Cornette coming into the area. Then
He's got a match. Leave it alone.
developmental still all around. Then it went on. And then several months with local talent and no Jerry Lawless and Turn of the King, the return of WWE developmental, and then
contract. You know what?
in the last several weeks,
$1
the
million
end of
contract.
WWE
And my money good,
developmental
my
part
check
2
good. I already
and
went to the bank,
the
make sure
beginning
it's
of the
money
end.
good. But anyway, I like to sign you, Flex. I like your style.
Hello,
I
Richard.
really do like your style, man. You got to put your name right here.
First of all, Reggie, I'm flattered that you want to be my manager. But I don't want a manager, and I don't need a manager. As long as I have these fans backing me, I'm going to do this on my own. And you know what, Reggie? From the looks of it,
For a
that
young
Cleveland
person,
jacket you're
Flex is
wearing,
doing a good
you don't
job
have
with
$1
the
million off
interview.
of me.
Why would you sit out here and insult the world's greatest?
Come on now, Reggie. He just doesn't want a manager. Come on.
Look out, Reggie. He got the original Superfly by the coat there.
Oh, look at that. Rob Harlem.
Rob Harlem.
Hey, Frank
All
Stevens.
that, they jump in. Yeah, the original Superfly, things not going his way right now. He's a little upset about it. Jumps in there, Reggie B. Fine. And jump on poor Flex there. Big
Richard
Rob Harlem.
Hood,
Oh, that
high,
got
not
him.
high as a guy, but high on Reggie B. Fine.
Wow.
One of these
Love
guys.
Frank Seaton. I don't really love Frank
Flex out
Seaton. I
here
love
just
his
waiting
mother,
for
who
his
was one of
match.
my
Very, very
high
successful
school
in the last few
teachers
weeks here
back
at
in the
Allen
day.
Pro. And look at that. They triple team. There comes some help. There's Ali. Ali runs him out of there.
Talk about a setup. Boy, this Reggie B. Fine.
That's what it had to be.
Yeah, apparently the weather's got to his head, Dave. He's out here
Well-
in an 80-degree temperature. He's wearing this mink coat. And the original Superfly can't seem to find anybody that wants to wrestle with him.
I know, and that Rob Harlem and all that Allen Steele come roaring in here. They were set to go, so you know Reggie had that set up beforehand. Thank goodness Ali gets here.
Oh, yeah. Just in the nick of
Yeah,
time.
talk to
There
him.
he is.
Ali, thank you for being here and helping out.
You know something, Dave? Maybe I didn't make myself clear enough last week when I said Ali has come home. So let me do it right now. Let me make it perfectly clear. This is my house. I make the rules, I enforce the rules, and if I want to, I will break the rules. Now let me say something to you two jabronis in the back. You come out here, you throw together a little makeshift tag team. And above all thing else, you want to hook up with Reggie B, that fake gold-tooth Master P low-budget wannabe. You want to come out here and jump on this young man. First of all, this young man probably has more talent in his little finger than all three of you have in your whole body. So understand this. Brother, I know you're a singles wrestler. I heard you say you don't want a manager, but how would you like a tag partner today? You and me against those two punks.
What do you think, Flex?
Yeah, man, we'll do it.
Like that?
We'll do it.
We gonna do that.
Hey,
They want it today on the Power Hour.
got a match here, it looks like.
Yeah.
We'll get this checked out.
Netflix
I'm
Live
sure we
is
can.
Monday
We'll get
Night
it checked. We'll
Raw, the
find out. We'll get it
winner
booked
of
for
the
later. All right,
Royal
tag team
Rumble
match.
men's
Alex
division,
and Ali will
Jay
be partners in that
Uso,
one. Whoa, we're just underway. We got a
and
lot more
all
to
the
go.
Yeats.
Don't go anywhere.
As it's
Batman's coming
interesting
up
to
later.
see if he will name who he is going to challenge for the WWE Undisputed title or the other world title for the WWE. As Todd Alexander is in the house, A-Team Hells, you're joining in full force on what is going to be. As we got it started, this is the next to the last Power Pro show we ever did. It was from April the 7th, 2001. You saw Flex and Reggie. You saw Ali. You're going to see Kevin White team with Derek King against Ashley Hudson and Corey Williams. We will be hearing a video, seeing a video from Jerry Lawler and Stacy Carter. Then Brandon Baxter and the Spellbinders. Spellbinder beats somebody up. That'll be interesting for you guys to see who that is. Brother Ernest, who returned last week, is back. We will also see Ali and Flex against Rob Harlem and all that. And then Justice, who in later years with TNA became Abyss. He meets Bulldog Reigns. His debut was last week on the Power Hour when he surprised everybody. As Todd Alexander saying, Team Hells is strong. Crazy Gail is watching. Hey Gail, hey Gail, hey Gail. Crazy Gail is in the house. Hey Calvin Lindsay, you're yeeting me. I will yeet your ass back. Yeet! It's Jey Uso on Monday Night Raw Live. Al Tuttle, I don't know if you're watching or not, but Jay is yeeting with his orange yeet t-shirt as we are about to return in just a second to this Power Pro Wrestling show, the last show of the series. Again, I may have something to say a little later on. Don't know if I'll keep my composure or not. Don't know if I'll change my mind. But you got to stay for the whole show to see. I may tell you some scoops. Some scoops, some scoops, some scoops. Tomorrow night, it's Talking Memphis Wrestling. Yes, it is. 7 o'clock, finishing up the year 1985. And then we will start the year 1986 as we go back to the show.
We've got another shot at Ashley
Now,
Hudson and Corey Williams today. But this time around, Miles Long is banned from ringside. So we don't have to worry about that big phony Aussie sticking his nose in our business.
Listen, guys, this is not Nashville. This is Memphis, Tennessee. This is my hometown. This is TV5 Studios. And today, we're going to see just how good you are on the Power Hour.
King and Kevin White right there talking about the situation. The crowd awaits. This match coming up right here in the ring. Tag team action, and this time it's a match instead of an ambush like we saw a few minutes ago.
Well, you know, one thing they mentioned is that Miles Long is barred from ringside, but on the other hand, in Ashley Hudson and Corey Williams' defense, I guess if you can say that, Dundee is barred from ringside as well for this thing. So we're just going to have them all right there in the middle of the ring and get it on right here on the Power Hour. Stay tuned.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, Bill Dundee not here today. Here it comes. Corey Williamson waving the flag of Australia. Is the one and only Ashley Hudson. I've seen them here before. They've been very, very successful up around Nashville. And you guys have got a match here today, and Miles Long is not going to be able to be here, so it's just going to be you guys in action here, it looks like.
It's just like that wanker Bill Dundee to have Miles Long banned from this building. Miles Long was not here to be involved in the match. He was just here for moral support, which is more than I can say for Bill Dundee, because Bill Dundee's only support he's interested in is the financial support. You know, I've got a good mind to rip his arm off at the shoulder and knock his teeth out with it.
Easy to say when he's not here.
Yeah, and Derek King, you out here talking about this ain't Nashville, Tennessee, this is Memphis, Tennessee. Well, I don't care. It could be New York, it could be London, England, it could be Sydney, Australia. We're international stars, and the outcome is going to be the same. We're here, Dave Brown, 3-time former NWA North American Tag Team Champion, and we're going to show everybody that all the press niggas you've been reading are definitely true.
We'll find out today. They have been very successful, Corey. There's no doubt about it. In NWA action.
Here come the opponents. I hear the music. The team of Kevin White and Mr. Personality Derek King. Good to see referee Bill Rush back on the Powa Hour today. Yeah, he'll be refereeing this bout. And here they are, Derek King, Kevin White, and we've got tag team action as our opening bout here on TV5 Power Pro Wrestling.
Kevin White, one of the proteges of the superstar Bill Dundee. He's also been working with Derek King, and I'm sure he's given him some tips on tag team wrestling, which, as you longtime wrestling fans know, is much different from single wrestling. It's a whole different mindset when you've got a partner in there.
Hey, still to come today, Dave, we're going to hear from Jerry the King Lawler and Stacy both right here today on the Powa Hour. We'll be talking to them here today in the studios of TV5 Wrestling. Stay tuned. Looking forward to that. And, hey, now we've got a tag team bout with Flex and Ali teaming up. It's been confirmed during our break. They're going to take on the team of All That. Oh, it's a 2 count. And Rob Hall right here coming up later today.
That should be a good one, no doubt about it. Ashley Hudson steps back. Derek King stands there and glares at him. Derek said, hey, you guys may have been successful in other places, but you're going against a couple of tough guys around here, and this is my hometown. I plan on making you look bad.
Yeah, it's true. Look at this. Derek King rolls in behind Ashley Hudson. You know, Dave, I really hate to see the attitude that this Corey Williams and Ashley Hudson have taken. We saw them here when they both kind of got started here in wrestling right here in Memphis, and he went up to Nashville and cocked a whole different attitude. Well, nice move. Look at Derek go.
I think Ashley Hudson still bears somewhat of a grudge against Dundee. Bill Dundee, the Australian, maybe the first one I remember certainly, to come to the United States and become a superstar in the wrestling business. And I think Hudson felt like that Dundee didn't, I don't know, help him along or whatever in quite the way he should. But yeah, Hudson has nobody to blame but himself for that because of the attitude that he adopted.
That's right. Went up to Nashville and concocted a whole different attitude. Well, today he's back in Memphis, and they've got their hands full with Derek King and Kevin White. Breaks the eyes of Kevin. Tag mate, here comes Corey Williams. Nice arm drag. Oh, Derek King with a little ammunition over in the corner. Kevin sets him up. Snap suplex, and down goes Corey Williams. Referee Bill Rush with a 2 count, and he kicks out of it.
Yes, looks very, very good, does this young man, Kevin White. Has a little bit of that superstar fire, you know?
Yeah, he does. He really does.
Coming up later today, we're going to hear from the King, Jerry Lawler, and Stacy. And don't forget, Brandon Baxter somewhere around.
Oh, boy.
And Spellbinder. Well, I still can't believe Spellbinder hooked up with Baxter a few weeks ago, but it happened. So look out for that.
Out of the show, Saturday night, me and Pat Graham on BC Collins did a review show for the Royal Rumble. Thanks everybody for watching that. I appreciate it very much. Had very good numbers. A lot of controversy and a lot of people for it, some people against it. Same thing with social media. But I'm telling you, folks, that reaction from a big event like Monday Night Raw and the lead-off match, the lead-off person for Monday Night Raw is Jey Uso.
Both feet laying across that bottom rope, but he only got a 2 count. The referee did not see it. He was across the way, and his vision was
certainly emotional,
There's
and
a
the people
double
were
team.
with it, and he's a
Corey
star.
Williams and Ashley Hudson
And now
make
in
the
the middle of the interview, Guster comes out, so we do not know if Jey is going to ask for a match with Guster for that title. Guster defeated Jey on the return of Saturday Night Main Event, or if he's going to set with Cody Rhodes. Be interesting to see.
Of course, the King and the Superstar
Very
right up
interesting
there.
Royal
If
Rumble.
not the top, man, they're very doggone close. Probably our number one.
Somebody's a fan of Derek.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Diva.
both
That's
of
not
them
nice.
on
Hello, Greg. What's
Neither
going on
is
with
able to
you?
gain
What
an advantage.
negative going on?
What Derek really
Your
needs to do
part's
is get over to the
country.
corner and get the tag, and he's trying to do that. So Corey Williams gets the tag on Ashley Hudson.
Next Monday night,
Derek
we'll
gets
watch
the
the
tag.
final episode of Power Pro Wrestling Show
Here
154.
comes Kevin White
It took place on
in. Look
April
at
the
Kevin
14th,
go. He
2001.
wants a
We're
piece of both of
watching
these
show
guys
number
after all the stuff they
153
pulled
from
last
February
week.
the 3rd
Now
now.
they're legally in there, toe-to-toe, and Kevin White looking good. Couple of body slams. He's got Corey Williams. There's Derek King on Ashley Hudson. He's got Ashley over in the corner, nailing away on him. Kevin with a couple of shoulders. Whoa, Derek went flying over that top rope.
Yeah, he just dumped him over his shoulder.
Ashley got that Australian flag. Referee Bill Rice grabs it from him. Uh-oh. Comes back with that boomerang. Clobbers Kevin White with it. Corey Williams setting him up. Tag made on Ashley Hudson. Kevin's taking a pound.
Oh, neck breaker. Wow.
Man, and Ashley comes flying, man, over that top rope. Big leg drop. That's a 3 count. He hooks the leg, and that's going to do it. Man, I got to tell you, they are impressive.
Yes, they are impressive. No wonder their legend has preceded them. Ashley Hudson and Corey Williams. I'm afraid we'll see more of them. We'll be back with more on the Power Hour.
The
Don't
King
go away.
and Stacy when we come back.
Coming up.
All right. Hey, everybody. Adam Dunn behind the scenes. I'm Randy Hills hosting this sucker, and we're into show number 153 from April the 7th. If somebody can comment, anybody have any comments from the Royal Rumble? Who watched it? Interesting to know who watched the Royal Rumble this past Saturday night. I really enjoyed the program from Indianapolis, Indiana that took place on Saturday night, February the 1st of 2025. The Women's Royal Rumble winner was Charlotte Flair. As I said earlier, the Men's Royal Rumble winner was Jey Uso, who I'm watching in a confrontation with Gunther right now. Also a dynamite ladder match. A dynamite ladder match for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. We saw Cody Rhodes defeat Kevin Owens. Thomas Lemon didn't watch it at all. Very interesting. Very interesting Royal Rumble for sure. Greg White said he watched Arkansas beat Kentucky, and that was upset as Coach Cal went back to Kentucky and got a victory for the Razorbacks. You're seeing the sponsor for Power Pro Wrestling. You saw that commercial in your right-hand corner, Bill Blake Insurance, and obviously this is the next to last show, so it's the next to last time that they sponsored a live studio wrestling show for sure. Talking wrestling, talking Memphis wrestling tomorrow night. Don't know what other panel will be here. I think Michael St. John for sure will be there. We'll find out tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time as we are going to watch. We're going to be fired up. We're going to be ready to go. We're going to also have a couple
I
of
want to take you back to the
bonus
Mid-South Coliseum. From
videos.
time to time we do this. May of 1988. It is one of the most exciting nights of my entire career of being around the wrestling business. Jerry Lawler was going against Kurt Hennig for the title.
Oh, boy.
Here's what happened. And the special referee there was Jackie Fargo, the man who got the King into the business.
That's true.
I hear the music.
And I want to step out here and talk to the King, Jerry
Wait a
Lawler.
minute. What is this?
Oh, my goodness.
Brandon Baxter.
What is this? Hey, you're not even supposed to be out here, according to... Look. What do you want, Brandon? You have no business even out here.
Richard,
I'm
you're
not gonna
missing
try.
some stuff because
First of all,
WWE is absolutely
I would
on
like
fire,
to
doing
apologize
more
for wearing
business
these
than it has
glasses.
ever.
You know, my
Very
eyes, they're
exciting stuff
all
going
red,
on. So
swollen,
my advice is
You
to
know
give
what,
it a
this is
check.
and puffy, and because I've been crying all morning like a little baby, like I am. You know, Corey. People have been talking about me losing my job and Jerry losing his job. And don't get me wrong, Corey. I really, really love my job. And everybody loved watching Jerry on WWF. And I feel that it's my fault that they don't get that entertainment anymore.
You guys just don't get enough.
So what I came out here to do, Corey, if it'll make things all right, if it'll make everything go back to the way it was, I'll be happy to step aside. I just wish Jerry would ask for his job back.
Come on, Brandon.
It's ridiculous.
That's Brandon Baxter. Yeah, here comes the real king. Yeah, what about that now? You stay out here. You want to talk so bad and talk to the king now, Jerry Lawler. This is the time. And what is he doing? The spellbinder. This is ridiculous, this stuff you guys are pulling. You guys just don't get enough. Dave, can you believe this?
Well, no, this is Saturday morning live, not Saturday night live.
I like the direction where Power Pro Wrestling was going at this point. I did not have any idea, and I will talk about it in a little bit.
Stacy,
At the end of this show, the bad news I got after this show was completed.
I heard what you were saying, and I agree with you. I must be the biggest idiot in the world to quit this $1 million a year job. Cut it out.
Boy, you guys, I tell you the truth.
Excuse me. I'm talking to my lovely wife. Stop crying, because I think you're right.
Jay, what about all the jewelry and the cars? You can't buy those for me anymore.
Well, right now I am a broke bum, and I am taking independent
Hey folks, the
jobs
place
here
that
and
did
there,
sports
odds and
entertainment
end jobs.
before the
And-
WWF
Hey, you know what? You
coined
guys
the
really think
phrase
this
was
whole stuff
Memphis
is funny. Well,
Wrestling.
guess what?
No doubt
The
about it.
King and Stacy are standing by. You guys pulled this stuff last week, and they knew you were planning some more of this stuff this week. Well, the King and Stacy are standing by with some words. Jerry?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I really do look like a booty face! No wonder every time I go to the ring, people chant booty face! Spell! Do I really look like a booty?
I can't worry about your booty face now. Look at my muscles. I'm shrinking up. Come on, Brandon. I need some more muscles. What can I do? I'm shrinking.
Here, take these!
Oh, okay. Ha! Some more muscles in a bottle, huh? Oh, am I getting any bigger? I need more steroids. Come on, give me some more.
Well, take these! Try these steroids!
I don't know. How do I look now? Am I any bigger?
I don't know, you're getting a little gassed up.
What do you mean? Don't my muscles look good now, huh?
I think you're gonna pop!
Wait a minute. You don't think when I go to the ring people will yell steroids, do you?
You know what? They might.
Maybe I should shrink down a little bit.
Right.
What can I do to make them smaller? I'm shrinking!
Oh, the people are yelling.
Classic
steroids
stuff
today.
from the King and Brandon Baxter. Brandon and Stacy, Spellbinder, and Jerry Lawler.
You want to cop
Or
out
Jerry
and say I took
Lawler,
steroids? This is hard work,
obviously, was
I'll tell you
Spellbinder.
what, why don't you
Stacy
come
was
to my
Brandon
face?
Baxter there.
Tell me about it.
But
'Cause
what
right now,
the gimmick that
I'm going to destroy
these two
everybody in
idiots
this
were doing.
studio and this whole place.
Hey, come on. You take it out of here, Brandon. And Spellbinder, you keep your hands off of me, you idiot. Yeah, I'll tell you what, our cameras, you follow them. Stupid idiot. Follow that guy. If they destroy something, we'll have it on tape. Stay right there with them. Now, you know, this whole thing is going too far. They got me hot. What are they doing back there now?
Get him in the ring! Get him in the ring! You think it's funny?
Folks,
Who is
that is a very young Dustin Starr attack by
Standing out by the monitor.
Brandon Baxter and Spellbinder.
No, I don't think it's funny.
They just grabbed him out there in the hall and rolled him in here.
Man, I tell you the truth.
Well,
Doesn't take but a little bit of these guys' gravy to go all over my plate. This Spellbinder and Brandon Baxter. And this whole stuff they pull. Come on.
That's young Dustin Starr,
Yeah.
who's in there right now.
Got this wig and stuff. They want to be funny, but when you reverse it,
they can dish it out, but they can't
They
take
can't
it.
take it.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Now here they are now jumping on this young guy.
Here comes some help.
Bulldog Reigns. He jumps in and is Spellbinder, highly upset over this whole ordeal. But you got to remember, he started the whole thing, for crying out loud. Uh-oh. Here comes that big guy, Dave, that showed up last week. We didn't know who he was. That's Justice.
Is that the Justice guy? Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's huge.
He is huge.
He's about 6'7",
This is
300 and
TNA's Abyss. What a show
and
we're
look at him
watching
pound
now.
away on Bulldog Reigns.
Honestly, this show I'm
Now you got
enjoying.
3-on-1
It's
here.
last week, but I'm
Yeah,
enjoying
you
this
guys
Power
are real
Pro
tough,
show. I
Brandon.
like the
Brandon yells over
direction
here
this
to
is
see what you
going.
did.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
You did.
Come on, we got to get this whole thing
Yeah,
going.
let's get out of here. We'll be back
on,
in a
Brandon.
moment. We're only halfway through the Power Hour, and we still got lots of interesting things coming up for you.
Kevin White, DK, Ashley Hudson, Corey Williams. Then we will see Brother Ernest. We saw him return last week. We see Ali and Flex against All That Alan Steele and Rob Harlem. And the final match on show number 153 today, a guy, Bulldog Reigns, has the task of meeting Justice, who we all know as Abyss, who is now a producer and a big shot for the WWE. Tomorrow night, Talking Memphis Wrestling. Finish it up 85, starting 86, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Coquina, before Abyss was in Power Pro, he worked before Burt Prentice, worked in the Nashville area. Also after that, he went to Puerto Rico and ended up in TNA Wrestling, watching Netflix, watching Monday Night Raw. Al Tuttle, do you have Monday Night Raw in the background? Gregory White, Coquina, everybody. I know I would figure out that I would think Thomas Lemon is not watching Monday Night Raw, but I'm not going to argue with anybody that's watching this show instead of Monday Night Raw. Even though I'm hosting this show, I am looking up and I'm watching Monday Night Raw on Netflix. TV5, the very first TV5 wrestling program, Championship Wrestling, was in March of the year 1977. Who was it hosted by? Who can tell me the original two hosts of the very first show when TV5 got wrestling from Channel 13? Who were they? Because they weren't around for very long at all. Two guys. And folks, who were those two guys? So I'm asking a question for you. I'm putting you on the spot.
I thought
I'm
I had
trying.
seen the Lewis from Brandon Baxter before, but
Certainly,
I'm not sure what
Lance
this almost
Russell was
qualifies.
not one of them. No, he was
They
about
just keep it going.
probably
Just keep it going, just like it's
4
funny.
or
Like you
5
said, they
weeks
can dish it
in,
out,
and
but they
Dave
can't
Brown
take
was
it.
about
Well, it has
7
nothing
weeks
to do
in.
with what just happened here, but I have a previous commitment today in Tunica. They got a big Rivergate Festival today, and I'm on my way there. I'll see you back here next week.
We will. We'll be
But,
right here at 11
yes,
o'clock
indeed.
next
All right.
Saturday morning for more.
And there's a
Power
lot,
Pro.
lot more to go on the Power Hour right here.
Yeah,
today.
there is.
Corey's
Looking
gonna
forward
take
to
good care of you.
Yeah, including the bout that's been signed earlier today with Flex and Ali teaming up, taking on Rob Harlem and all that. Looking forward to that one.
And I'm rolling the tape, so I'll see that one later on.
That
all right?
will be a dandy. Oh, wait a minute.
It's
Dave,
Brother
before you
Ernest.
go.
What are you looking for money or Kentucky Fried Chicken?
He was here last week, Dave.
Oh,
when
was he?
Yeah, he showed up last week with
thought we were rid of you for a long, long time. Oh, Brother Ernest. I see the collection plate is not doing well.
Oh, but brother, I know. Let me tell you, I received word today that you had a very important meeting and that you were going to have to leave this congregation and go to your meeting with some very influential politicking people. Is that correct?
Believe it or not, your information is correct.
Oh, I know. I've got a direct channel, brother. Don't you ever believe I don't. And what I want you to do, as you know, my cause is strong. My cause is to clean the city and make everything a better place. And what I want you to do is take this bucket to your meeting, this offertory plate.
Take a bucket to the
Take this and bring it back to me full, brother. Tell those people at that meeting that we don't like noise. We like folding. And it's easier for you to travel with, too. So what I want you to do, I'm going to join Brother Corey today.
You kind of got it right, Greg. It was Clay Conrad that was one of the guys.
Without you,
He's the
the
one that did
storm
it
is
the
powerful
longest.
and people don't know
Who was
about
the other
storm
one?
if you're not here.
I think that was almost a compliment, and I almost appreciate that.
Yeah.
I got to go. Corey,
Yeah.
if
I
you
guess
can't
I'll take,
put up
just
with
don't
him
take
here,
that bucket
I'm not
with
taking
you.
the bucket.
No,
up
we ain't
here.
going to do that.
Bucket on with you. Go, my son, go.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good to me. Here's Brother Ernest. You going to sit up here again?
What a pleasurable
You
day
know what?
it is.
If you'll sit here and act right and act like you're in
Brother, you need so
Instead of
much
playing.
guidance is what I'm here for, Brother Corey. The guidance that's... Oh,
Why don't you act
don't you
like...
feel the power? Whoa.
Yeah, I do.
It
The
is
power from
wonderful.
the Power Hour. You're right. Here we go. We've got action. Here comes Bulldog Reigns. Let's get down here and talk to Bulldog. He's not... we don't have a bout here, but he's got some words to say. I'm sure you got a lot to say, Bulldog.
Corey, I know I'm not supposed to be out here, but I just want just
That's
a
okay.
minute of your
Yeah.
time.
Well, that's fine. All these other groups just take their own time.
That's exactly right. Justice, you come out here and jump me from behind. Well, I've been here for 3 years. Ever since this company was started, I've been here basically from day one, and they put me up against a lot of big guys. I haven't backed down from anybody. I tell you what, yeah, you're a 7-foot-tall giant, nearly 7 foot tall. Lord knows what you weigh. But look at here. I'm not scared of you one bit. I'm not scared of anybody. I didn't win all my matches, but I've won my fair share. And I'll tell you this, Corey, if you don't mind, I saw you gave Ali a shot at a match today.
Take match coming.
And if you don't mind, would you please give me a match against Justice today right here on TV?
Sounds good to me, Bulldog. Hey, if we can get a confirmation from upstairs, I think we got time to do it. Yeah, we can do it right here today.
Justice, like I said, you're 7 foot tall. I'm nowhere close to 7 foot tall. I'm 5'10", and I'm nothing but a bunch of heart and soul and determination. And you jump me from behind, that tells me you're nothing but a low-down coward. Well, I'm not a coward, and I'm telling you this, when I get through with you, chopping you down like a big oak tree that you are, you're going to look up at the lights and say, who let the dogs out? Who?
Bulldog Reigns. There's a dog that's got a lot of fight in him, and we'll see him in action coming up here later on today. Thank you, Bulldog. He's going to take on Justice. That's that big monster of a guy that you saw earlier today that jumped the guys from behind. That bout's coming up. Speaking of bouts, tell you what we're going to do right now, Brother Ernest. We're going to have tag team action
Come on up
coming
here,
up.
brother. Have I got a place for you? I'll tell you that. Hey, Corey.
What?
Let me tell you. I heard in the very beginning that opening, that Power Hour.
Yeah.
We need to change that.
To what?
The Brother Ernest Power Hour. Oh,
The Brother Ernest Power Hour. Can you believe that? Well, here comes the team of all that and Rob Harlem. I mean, you talk about jumping people from behind. They did that earlier today, but they're going to pay for it because they've got the team of Flex and Ali. And I'm telling you, Brother Ernest, you want to pray, you may need to pray for these two guys because they've got their hands full in today. Yeah, they are, but they're going to need a bit of prayer coming up because, well, here's Reggie B. Fine. Yeah, don't adjust your television sets, folks. That's not Lenny. That's Reggie B. Fine out here in that main coat. Here comes Ali and Flex. They hit the ring and ring the bell. Here we go.
You know, last week we talked about where they could send those offerings, you know, they can just mail them here to the station. Any offering that anyone has for me can mail it to the station.
At all. No. Boy, look at that. Oh, that slam down from Flex and Ali. Big move from the big guy Ali. Yeah, Flex was attacked earlier here today on the Power Hour. Well, now we're finally getting an opportunity to even things up. Isn't that the right way? Isn't that what the good book says, Brother Ernest?
Well, we need to end things, and we need to, you know, but you always see things the wrong way. For some reason, Brother Cord. Well, I don't know. You see, I'm kind of one-sided, brother.
How do you
We've
figure
got
that?
to get your eyes worked on.
Well, I tell you this, a picture's worth 1,000 words, and I'm looking at the same thing you're looking at, and right now I'm looking at Flex take care of all that.
Hey, you see this, Corey Macklin? I just signed the world's greatest team right here. I signed each one of these guys to a $5 million deal. They're going to be the richest man in the world.
Oh, it went from $1 million to $5 million all of a sudden. What an increase. Flex with a pin cover. There's a 1.
Brother Corey, I want to ask you something.
All right.
You know, you always want to call everything right. You want it to be perfect in a perfect world.
That's right,
But I
brother.
want to ask you something, brother. If you were arrested tonight for being a good guy, could you stand the trial? Could you stand what the outcome would be? You sit in judgment up here, brother. I just want to kind of help you and
That's
guide
a crazy
you.
question. Why you want to ask me about something like that?
Well, I just want to guide you right, Brother Corey.
Oh, my God. Oh, look at that move. We need to got you right, Brother Ernie's out here begging people for money and all
Brother,
that.
they'll just put a little
that's,
offering
that's
in
not
it.
what
Alan
that's
Steele and Sir Mo Bobby Horn, the 2024 member of the Memphis Hall of Fame in Jackson, Tennessee, September the 21st.
No, just mail their offering.
No, you can mail in for tickets, for studio tickets, and that's no cost, fans. Love to have you here for all of the action right here in the studios. A TV5 Power Pro Wrestling. There's the tag, and Rob Harlow. All that.
That's strange, Adam. This is two Adams. They're plugging TV5 wrestling tickets. When in reality, there's just one more in the studio. I think some folks are on top of more than one show.
Oh, look at that move.
Looks like the Lord has blessed Brother Reggie, as you can see in all
Yeah, he's blessed him with a fur coat again all of a sudden.
Lansky sold that new in 7, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm not sure the Lord blessed him with it. Reggie may have blessed himself with that thing. Knowing Reggie be fine. Look at this. We got them both out. Ali looking for a tag, and he gets it. Here comes Flex. Let's get it. Oh, the referee thrown in there. He didn't see the tag.
Holly and Flex, as y'all seen, the referee missed that tag.
I cleaned it for what?
Well, you know, Brother Corey, after the show here, you probably could go back and I could lay hands on you and it might help you.
Yeah, you lay hands on me?
Yeah.
You're right.
I want to tell those people at home.
What, Brother Ernest?
All they've got to do is touch their television.
Come on, talk about the match. What's going on? Touch the television set and do what?
Feel the power right here with Brother Ernest.
There's a 2 count and a kick from Ali. That's going to even things up. There's a little power. Ali taking care of Big Rob Harlem, and over the top he goes. And he dumps Alan Steele over. There goes all that, and Ali taking care of business right now. Looking good.
Look at that.
Whoa, over the top rope and down on that concrete
it's
floor
not
on
a
the other
violation
side.
over the top rope, is it? No, you don't see stuff like that.
Over the top rope. When I just said I saw it, I saw it.
You're like those people out there that got my friend, my brother, Jimmy Swaggart, the one I worked for.
Nice move. Jimmy Swaggart, what has he got to do with wrestling?
Well,
here comes Reggie B. Fine. I can talk about him being blessed. He's blessed to wrap the chain around his fist and nail Flex with that thing. Now, come on, Brother Ernest. What about you seeing that?
Brother? He was out there trying to help him.
Yeah, he's trying to help him, all right. But look out. Ali! He helps Reggie B out a little bit. Goes after all that. Sets him out.
What was that?
There's that Ali driver. He grabs Flex, puts him on top. Ali even steams up. Here comes referee William Gibson. He got it! Yes, sir, Brother Ernest. 1, 2, 3, and Flex and Ali get the win here on the Power Hour. Can you feel the power, Brother
I
Ernest?
feel it, but I'm going to tell you. See, it's like an interpretation
Let's
of the good
take
book.
a break. We'll be back with more.
Can I
right
remind
on
the
the other
people where
side
I'm going to be
here on
tomorrow?
the Power Hour. What about that Ali? Anytime.
the future abyss, justice, Bulldog reigns in the house, and we will see that coming up on Power Pro Wrestling again, episode 153. Stick along, stick with us, folks, because after this show concludes, this episode 153, I'm going to tell you what in the world. I got some of the worst news of my professional career after this show was over, and I will tell that story today on this program. Coming up, we'll skip to February the 10th. That will be next Monday night, February the 10th, the very last Power Pro Wrestling show in history. The opening segment of the show, yours truly, Randy Hills, announced the fact that this would be the last Power Pro show we would ever do. That this heartfelt announcement, we will see that next week. Also, Ali against the returning Lance Jade. Ali had another interview. We had a big, huge, exciting interview with Jerry Lawler and Stacy to set up two matches later on in the show. A wild 10-man tag team match on the program. Then Superstar Bill Dundee was scheduled. Something came up with sick dogs and he couldn't be there. But two matches that were signed, Brandon Baxter against Stacy and Jerry Lawler against the Spellbinder, was the final match in the Power Pro run. The very first match in the Power Pro run back in April the 18th, April 16th, whenever the heck it was, that April the 18th, 1998, the very first match was Spellbinder against Paul Diamond. The very last match, the final match, Power Pro Wrestling, Jerry Lawler, Spellbinder. Wait till you see who counts the 1, 2, 3. Also, don't forget, Talking Memphis Wrestling tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, finishing up 85, starting 86.
Right now. But hey, one of the classic things of all time occurred back in the 70s when Batman came to Memphis, and it wasn't Batman and Robin, it was Batman and the King. Take a look.
Wait a minute.
Do you know who this is?
Is that who I think it is?
Yes, it is. What is this?
Well, what does it look like? Tell me, what does it look like? I heard he was going to be here today, so I dressed appropriately. That's what it is, the Super King. What else?
Okay, you say maybe you're going to be able to give us some help with this guy here. You're on the case, and I think we're going to need all the help we can get with the King.
Well, now, I've heard he's had his troubles with the Joker and the Penguin and Mr. Freeze, but he hadn't handled the King yet. And I got somebody in a box that I'm going to bring out here in just a few minutes that'll make a Joker look like Mickey Mouse, I can tell you that.
I've heard about your box, but I want to say that costume that you're wearing, if you are indeed the evil King of Memphis, has been stolen from a friend of mine, Soup. Superman. I call him Soup.
Right.
And I think that Spider-Man, Spidey Baby, would probably object too. By the way, looking at you, I don't think it's too late for you.
Good idea, PJ.
I think that possibly, if you change some of your habits, some of your methods of wrestling, if you used your left and right turn indicator in your car, did other things that people normally do when they're polite and courteous, and you weren't such a naughty, mean person, it wouldn't be too late for you.
And I can see that you're not familiar with these rednecks that we have around here.
Rednecks?
That's exactly right. That's right.
I tell you what, gentlemen,
They
I
look
think...
like splendid people to me, and they're Bat fans. I know they are. And I think it's insulting to call them rednecks.
I think maybe we better settle this elsewhere. And again, both of you are going to be
get Dr. Frank in here anyway.
Both of you are going to be down at the Cook Convention Center at the car show all this weekend, and maybe you can settle it there. Badman, appreciate you coming by, and
thank you very
any
much.
hope you can
He's
give
not
us
a nice
with the
man,
king
is he?
here. No, he is not. He has some nasty habits, as you say, and maybe he'll change some
Yes,
of them.
I feel that it's possible that we could help rehabilitate him, possibly in Gotham State Prison.
There's Dave Brown and Batman, one of the classic interviews of all time, brother.
Brother Corey, I'm going to tell you, with my plan at $39.95 a week, and we can get payroll deduction.
$39.95 a week?
That's right. Your life will be better. Your life will be better.
I can't believe you. Let's go to the ring. We've got action. Referees in there, William Gibson. Action these people for $39.95.
Well, I need to remind those people to send that money over to the
There you go.
station
Good
here.
from
Envelopes
you
that,
today.
Here's a big
And
guy.
the
I'm
future
ignoring you,
of
brother Ernest.
this
This guy showed up last
justice.
week. Well, you know what?
Huge.
I'm going to come down here and talk to you because you know what? I want to know more about you anyway. You showed up last week unscheduled.
I'll tell you what you're gonna know. You're gonna know nothing. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna shut up because I got something I wanna say. First of all, these 30-year-old vignettes have got to go. Gene Gilligan Waller's Batman. I'm Jerry the King Waller. I'm a legend. Holy choke slams, Robin. I'm gonna lose to the big boy Justice if I ever get in his face. And let me finish up by saying this. Bulldog Reigns. I don't know if your bald head has been soaking up too much sunshine, but let me tell you what, Bulldog Reigns. In just a few moments, I am going to teach you and all this trash a lesson in professional wrestling. And when
Justice
I wrap
says reminded to Al Telephane that he reminded me of Harry
and I
Gordon.
hoist you up, and I split choke you right through the ring, you'll know. They'll know. Everybody's gonna know.
That's enough.
Hold up, Rich.
Hey, come on. You take it to the ring. He is a big boy, no doubt about that. He's a big son of a gun, Brother Ernest.
It's what we say, brother, he's blessed. That brother is blessed, isn't he?
Yeah, well, I guess you can say that. He's as big as they come. He's 6'7", 370 pounds, and he just steps over the top rope. Here comes Bulldog Reigns. Bulldogs. He's asked me for a bout earlier today. He wants an opportunity with the big guy, right? Smack dab in the middle of the ring, and they're going to stand up. Referee William Gibson says, ring the bell. Here we go. Bulldog Reigns wrestles out of Carlton, Georgia. He gives up about 100 pounds to this big guy. Bulldog weighs in at 266. 370 pounds is this big Justice. Bulldog. Woo.
Oh, there you go.
Big boot and down goes Bulldog.
There you go. That's what we like to see.
Boy.
If Power Pro Wrestling would have continued,
Justice
imagine what kind of stuff we could have done with this big bad guy.
Bulldog Reigns down.
They had a hell of a program with Ali. We would have had a hell of a program with Jerry Lawler.
Healing service.
And where?
Bologna, Tennessee.
Where's that at?
Well, some people call it Bologna.
Bologna?
Yeah, some people do. It's pronounced either way.
Bologna, Tennessee. Look at that. Big boot from Bulldog Reigns. And a right hand. Look at Bulldog go. He backs up the big guy, whips him into the ropes.
Oh, he missed that.
Big Justice grabs him by the throat. Oh, my goodness.
There's Matthew.
I'm telling you, he is.
Stay tuned and
He is
a
tough.
little under 7 minutes. A heartfelt state of the meat coming up on the next to last hour. We're going to be here with you on Monday night. The final get together on Monday that we will have will be next Monday night.
dressed, and you know.
Well, if you know so much about the good book, what about it telling you about common as you are, huh?
Hell, that's all right as long as you got a wallet full.
Oh, my goodness.
That's exactly right. As long as that wallet's full, you can come like you want.
That's Brother Ernest you're hearing, by the way, fans. Not endorsed by this television
That's right.
station.
I want to remind
and not endorsed by Power Pro Wrestling either.
I want to remind the fans that
there's
we
a
can
1
send their
count, 2
offerings
count.
here at the
No,
station.
we're not. There's a 2 count for referee William Gibson. What a big guy he is. I'm telling you, he's one of the biggest I've seen come through Memphis. This big Justice. Bulldog range, nailing away at him in the midsection. Double right hands, and the big guy out of Washington, D.C. backs him up, whips him in hard across the ring, runs in behind him, slims right on top of him. Boy, oh boy. Justice stands him up now, whips Bulldog reins in across the way, hard into the turnbuckle and runs in and nobody home. Bulldog still on his feet, trying to fight his way back from this big guy. Bulldog tucks that big clothesline, comes up, big shoulder, and down goes Justice. Here comes the spellbinder and Brandon Flex. I'm gonna ring it. Had a good bout going between these two big guys, and they have to mess it all up.
Still got a good bout going, brother.
No, we don't got a good bout, Brother Ernest. That's 3 against 1.
Brother Corey, we've got to work on your eyesight. You just see things so wrong sometimes.
Here comes some help. Ali hits the ring. Goes after Justice. Bulldog has got the spellbinder. Oh, it's Brandon Baxter with a folding chair. Hey, come on. Oh.
I'm glad to see them stop that. Them men picking on them other men.
Glad to see him stop it.
That's exactly right. They jumped in there in the middle of something.
Oh, come on. Spellbinder. Working over Ali. Oh, what are they doing to Bulldog over there? Brother Ernest, what do you think of that?
He's checking him to make sure
Oh, he's taping him up over there on that bottom rope. Referee William Gibson right on top, trying to keep this whole thing broken up. And that big monster Justice and the spellbinder, led by Brandon Baxter. Oh, now they're choked. See, this is ridiculous.
Brother, I don't see.
Oh, here comes young Desmond Starr.
And there he goes again.
Yeah, they all jump Dustin. Come on, let's get this. Here comes some help. Here comes Flex in.
And there goes Flex out.
Yeah. Brother Ernest, if you're doing the right thing, why don't you talk to these guys and get them off of them? Derek King, Kevin White in. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'll get them off of them. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Let's get this whole mess up.
Looking for a good night's sleep?
Randy Hales with you on February the 3rd, 2024 as the next to last final segment of, in other words, what I'm saying is that we will have the final segment of show number 153 right now in a few minutes. Next Monday night on February the 10th, the final Power Pro Wrestling show they will ever have, as I have a heartfelt interview talking about the beginning of the end. We also have a great interview with Jerry Lawler and Stacy. I get harassed and threatened by Spellbinder and Brandon Baxter. We have a huge 10-man tag, Ali against Lance Jade, also Stacy against Brandon Baxter, and Jerry the King Lawler, Spellbinder, the main event of the Power Pro Wrestling Show 154, and we'll have that next week, and we can't wait to have you here with us. Can't wait to have you here with us tomorrow night. We're talking Memphis wrestling. It will be sensational. We will finish up 1985 with Classic Lawler and Dundee 85 promos. The December 30th, 1985 loser versus hair match between Jerry Lawler and Bill Dundee. We will see in 1986 more excitement, more action going on in 86, and that will be fun as well.
Thank
There
goodness
is
that
no
Brandon Baxter's
doubt
fell behind
about
there,
it.
and Big Justice, that whole
As
crew
we
left,
go
and now they're all
to
checking.
the final
What
segment
in
of
the
the show.
world is this? Out of both sides of the studio, what is going on? They all hit the ring. Everybody in the world's got to be in there.
Kind of looks like Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, it does look like it. Let's get it out of here, too. Come on, we got to go. Let's get on. We'll be back with next week with more Brother Ernest. I got to go. With Dave Brown,
Getting my thoughts together. Want to be professional, want to be smooth, and want to do this right. You know, the very first wrestling match I ever saw was on Channel 13 Wrestling, WHBQ TV, in 1972, starting as a fan. Then I sold popcorn. Then I sold pictures. Then I was the ring announcer. Then I moved up to Memphis where I was sitting beside and being mentored by the greatest wrestling announcer of all time, Lance Russell. That was a time period where fans, especially young fans, didn't get into the business. But I was let in, thank God, by Eddie Marvin. Thank God. I've lived my dream, folks. I've lived my dream. It wouldn't have happened without Eddie Marlin. It would not have happened without Eddie Marlin. Then, assistant general manager, assistant booker, then general manager, and the booker of the USWA, the creator of Monday Night Memories and the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame. Then it went away. The entire program, USWA, then went away. And I started up Power Pro Wrestling. The young skinny kid from Jonesboro, Arkansas, was the owner, the founder, and the president of Power Pro Wrestling. For the last 453 straight weeks, we've watched 153 straight weeks. We have watched Power Pro Wrestling. This was my version of wrestling in Memphis, taking it to the next level. And I'm real proud of what we've done. Real proud, and thanks to everybody that supported this show. And for those of you around the world that didn't watch Power Pro Wrestling, I appreciate it. Now, I originally in March of 98 signed, let me get that right. In March, that's correct. March of 98, I signed a 3-year deal. I was being told by different people, including people close to the situation with Channel 5, new general manager, because I was trying to renew that contract, and I was assured that he's just busy, and I was assured don't stress, don't worry about it. Whether they know or not, I have no idea. But at the end of the show we just watched, the director of operations, the former director of productions for Power Pro Wrestling, for TV5, WMC TV, Creighton Armor, asked to see me and dropped the big bomb. Said that the next week's show would be the last Power Pro show ever. because it was done. Contract ran out, and it was done. Just like that. Kick me in the balls. Kick me out of left field. Out of left field. And I was mad and I was bitter at a lot of people because there was things going on within the company that led this to happen. And I didn't think that I would ever get over it. I didn't think I would ever be successful again. I thought the only thing I could do was Memphis Wrestling. But thank God for my friends, the Bensons with the Sonics and Cole Brothers Circus and all the things I've done in the last 5 years, driving for Uber in my hometown of Jonesboro and breaking records. Survived. But to think, as we'll show last week, as I was wanting to get through this thing, without stumbling and bumbling and being upset and that sort of thing, but it's hard to know. So I don't know if you guys, as I'm talking to you right there on this screen, I'm looking right at you. Have you ever had one goal in life? One thing that you dreamed of and you wanted to do more than anything? Something that you're proud of? Something that over a 3-year period, you were proud of, and then it went away. We have one more week together as we watch the show next week, the very last Power Pro Wrestling at 7 o'clock next Monday night. Expect the unexpected, and I'll open up and tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth next week, as we will certainly show number 154, the last Power Pro Wrestling show ever. Talking Memphis Wrestling tomorrow night. We're done tonight.
Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling.